barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I'm at State Line right now. I'm about 40 minutes away from the MGM, and I'm charging the car. It's early. I might as well charge it at State Line and then just roll in and get to work. But you know, I've been waiting to do this video, and Trill Boxing Talk was talking about. I appreciate them. I appreciate Ness. I appreciate World Breaker, and I appreciate Trill Boxing Talk, man. I listen to y'all all the way to Vegas, man. I not all the way, but you know, y'all wasn't up then, but it was awesome that I had some live while I was driving. I couldn't do no video, so I'm gonna do it now. It is a great feeling. It is a great feeling when your enemy is on his last stand, is on his last leg, about to take his last breath, about to shoot his last bullet. It is amazing feeling. Eddie Hearn, it is a beautiful feeling to see you powerless, on your knees, begging for attention. Now you're just begging for attention. Like, you had some potential when you first came, but you played your cards all wrong, and Dillian Whyte is the negative benefactor to this. Dillian Whyte had a great opportunity. When I interviewed him in January, he had a great opportunity. He literally had, like Lil Wayne, had the world in the palm of his hand. Lil Wayne got a tattoo. And he chose to stay with Eddie Hearn. And you know what was bothersome about that interview, when he looked like a big little kid. You ever seen like that freshman or sophomore in high school that's the best player on the team, and then he always looks real small when he's around his coach talks for him? And that's what Dillian Whyte looked like when he was in that IFL interview, man. And I can't feel sorry for the man. They have no power. Eddie Hearn, you have no power. You have no say-so. I'm just going to say the WBC is a North American company. 2, it is a Mexican company. And 3, Al Heyman pays him the most money, motherfucker. Like, how can you... like, okay, if you sell something, right, and you have a contract with someone where you get 70% of your income from, versus 30% or 10% of your income, who are you going to pay homage to? Like the WBO in Top Rank, right? That's the real deal of it. See, my next video is coming too. I've been holding on to this video for about a year. I'm going to tell you how I believe the zone should have came into our marketplace, but they didn't. So Eddie Hearn, you have nothing left to eat. You have mediocre talent. Your best fighter is our 5th best fighter over here, and that's pretty much in every weight class. You understand what I'm saying? It's very enjoyable, man. It is very, very enjoyable to see him going through what he's going through. And as J. Cole said at the end of his mixtape, or at the end of his album, I wish you well. Farewell. I wish you well. Farewell. I wish you well. And so enjoy the downfall. Enjoy this plane crash. Enjoy this blonde hair, blue eyes, 6'5", as Deontay Wilder called him, quote, devil. Enjoy this, dog. Hey, Deontay Wilder is going there next week. And he already has sold out events. He's already has sold out events. You want to see white privilege? You want to see white privilege at its finest? This white lady, I'm gonna show you what white privilege is. This white lady in the Tesla, right? She just took the charger off and threw it on the ground. Like, I have no... People say, oh, that's the symptom to the problem. She just literally just threw the charge. She took it out of the car and threw it on the ground. Man, you talk about a sense of entitlement, dog, man. Anyhow, man, it's definitely not my problem. And I don't go sweeping up white people's problems, man. And but anyways, That's Eddie Hearn, for example. That is literally Eddie Hearn to the T. He literally think he can do whatever he want, and Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte got to pick up for his mistakes. Dillian Whyte, it is Eddie Hearn's mistakes why you are not in the American market, dude. Dillian Whyte, why is Anthony Joshua fighting over here and you're fighting over there, and you got to fight an American champion as the mandatory, and you're fighting an ESPN fighter? Think about that for a second. Why are you fighting at O2 Arena? I'm going to repeat it again. And you're fighting for an American audience, an American champion, and an ESPN fighter. Inquiring minds want to know. She literally just took off. This shit just... Anyhow, man. So yeah, Eddie Hearn. Enjoy that. You have no say-so in what happens. You have no say-so. Andy, when and if Andy Ruiz gets by Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder gets by Luis Ortiz, we get what boxing fans want. The sport of boxing will give us what we ultimately want. The two biggest men and most popular men in boxing will get in the ring and fight. All right? That's just the bottom line. Deontay Wilder is the most popular man in American boxing because he's the only fighter to generate over 1.2 million views. So, and if that fight had gone to the third or fourth round, Deontay, you fucked up. You would have got 1.2, 1.3 million because niggas had just Hey niggas is mad. Hey Deontay, you had niggas yelling at their kid. Why the fuck you didn't get out the car soon enough? The fight's over. Oh man, you had niggas yelling at their wife, dog. Why you didn't go get the groceries, babe? I didn't know the fight was gonna end so soon. Why you had me go pick up the food, man? Why? Anyways, man, it's just a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, when you watching a movie, see that movie shit is fake, dog. When you watching a movie and them niggas got infinite guns and you know that nigga got a handgun, nigga, you know he gonna run out of bullets. Eddie Hearn, this American shit ain't fake, y'all. This is real life. You don't have infinite bullets like you thought you had in the UK. We over here, we compete over here. It is survival of the fittest. Only the strong survive. You are a circus lion. I'm going to talk about that too at some point today. Caleb Plant. Shout out to Caleb Plant, man. I'm going to interview him. I wish I could have got that. Ooh, I could have took that interview. Ooh-wee. That would have been one of the greatest interviews with me and a non-black person in a long time. I would have dug into Caleb Plant, and figured out. And then we would have went into George Washington. Oh man, I would have took that interview to a place where, oh man, it's gonna be hard to get that back. But I wish I could have been there, man. But anyways, man. So yeah, man. As I say, if you guys got it, especially my Patreon members, if you have any questions, feel free to send me the message and I will gladly ask your questions at some point of the weekend if it can happen. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say thank you guys in advance. You guys know I'm gonna hit the ground running. I'm about to start deleting all the stuff on my phone right now, and we're gonna get it popping, man. This is gonna be a hell of an event. My fight prediction video is coming tomorrow on Patreon. So if you want my fight video, you got to subscribe to Patreon. This is the zone. See, I'm learning. I'm learning. See, I give you something for free, what the zone didn't do, and I'm going to explain that. I give you something for free, and I upsell just a little bit, right? So you got to go to Patreon and get what you want, but you can bet however much you want on the fight. You know what I mean? So the zone should have learned from me. I'm going to explain the business model of the zone should have done, and I'm explaining it in my next video because I got another 70 miles to charge. It's 9:21, so I got that amount of time. So anywho, man, let's see how much time I got. So anyways, man, I'm at Buffalo Bills. I came here for my 21st birthday. My mom, my grandma, my college teammates, George. Who else came? George, Trent, George, Trent. This is how. Wow, let's talk about this for. Give me 2 minutes. My mom, my grandma came, my sister, all my family for my 21st birthday, right? They brought me to Vegas. And we stopped here. I was so excited that I wanted to gamble here, right? My 3rd year in college. And check this out. I'm thinking about this now. I'm 41 now. George, Kurt, and Trent came up with me, right? And guess what? That's my accountability team that I talk about. 21 years ago, we came to Vegas for my 21st birthday, and those are 3 of the 6 guys that that are part of my accountability team. And I'm sitting in the parking lot where we went into, and I made my first ever legal bet ever in my life. So, anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. And Eddie Hearn, I love seeing you on your knees, man. I love it. Dance, Gator! Dance, Gator! Barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Holla.